Alright guys, little did you know, I love Taylor Swift. So welcome back to the channel. It has kind of been random. As per usual, my channel is just chaos on YouTube. Within the past year, have become Swiftie. I grew up in the hardcore scene here, listening to punk rock, rockabilly, ska, I love ska. And over the past year, I have just grew a unhealthy obsession with Taylor Swift. It is what it is. I'm sure it's great music and makes me happy, and it's depressing and beautiful at the same time. Basically, it's just glorified, well-produced emo music in essence. I don't know. Come at me. I like music. Whatever. So I dropped some money, but what I did is I did little bits here and there. I didn't buy everything all at once. What I've done since I quit smoking and drinking a couple years ago, I've pretty much funneled that money back into making my life better for my kids as well as myself. And instead of what I used to spend at the bar, I don't spend as much on buying myself vinyl as well as like t-shirts and stuff that I literally use and wear every single day. So instead of me funneling that money into spending money on cigarettes and alcohol, I use the things that I can use daily, like clothing and vinyl. Now, fun thing, I have been collecting vinyl now for, at this point, I'm going to be real with you, I'm going to be 37 this year. I have been actively collecting vinyl for almost 30 years. And I only say that because my mother collected vinyl, and then she would get me stuff that she would get from DJs and she would give to me. My mom was really big into the music scene too back in the day. So I've been collecting vinyl now. I go through my spurts where I get really hyper fixated on collecting, and then there's times where I just have my stuff. If you know me very well, every time I've gone through like a really bad breakup or move out, the last thing I grab is my vinyl because it goes in the car with me. It goes my vinyl, my lightsabers, and they're always right next to me, including with my cables for my phone and like my electronics, my Xbox, stuff like that. That's part of my last thing that goes in my car. That's how much I love my vinyl. I have a bunch, and I just started taking better care of them because I just never got the education on how to take care of vinyl. And I'm still learning new things. So let's jump in. It's been 2 minutes since me just rambling about nonsense. And my daughter's playing in here in the background. So this is one of the first box. Now I do know this is going to be one of the vinyls. Now I didn't get anything that was signed, unfortunately. I am that person who checks the Taylor Swift website literally every day, all day, whenever I have free time. I literally, all I do is just hit the refresh. I was up, I participated, ordered some merch. I did spend some money there. I ordered some merch, and then I ordered 2 of the singles. There is rumors that stuff might be signed, so I actually got a total of 3 copies of the singles. Because I wanted to give one to somebody as a surprise at work, because I don't think they were able to order it, and I know they really, really love Taylor Swift, so I was gonna kind of give it to them as like, you know, like, hey, like, from like a fan to a fan, you know, you don't have the free time, like, I try to bake myself for Taylor Swift. I was like, you know. But yeah, so let's just dive right on in. So the first one we have here, the Tortured Poets is the Albatross version. This was a version that I first didn't have ordered. I missed out on it. I kept putting it off. They were doing it up for like every other weekend, and I believe it was every weekend. It was weird. It was like a month where they were putting up the different versions, and I was like, oh, I don't want to get all of them, but I want to get all of them. I want to get all of them. I want to get all of them. And so with it, it comes with a 24-page book-bound jacket with unique photos and 3 handwritten lyrics, 2 smoke gray vinyl discs, and the bonus track, The Albatross. Now, I don't know if you're like me and you're up all night long, and if you follow my TikTok, I literally woke up with AirPods still in my ear, and that's literally how I woke up, and I filmed myself being like, I don't know how. I just, but that happened. I literally stayed up until midnight, started listening to it, finished it right by around 1-ish, and then I stayed up until 2 watching RuPaul's Drag Show, and then just continuously checking the website to see what else is going to drop. And then at 2 o'clock, it dropped the anthology version, so I started listening to that. I literally, by like 2:30, I was like dead. Dead. So yeah, this is it. Now, I am torn on openings only because I just want to keep it safe. I don't know. I gotta figure out a way to keep more of the little items safe in here. And I was such an inbox collector for so long. I'm not gonna resell any of them, but what I'm nervous about is just opening everything up and it trying to escape where I can't get it back into the little file thing correctly. But we're gonna open the other ones up too and just kind of see. But yeah, so this one ends with the Clairbow, and then it has the bonus track, the Albatross. But from the desk of Taylor Swift, executive producer Taylor Swift, producers Taylor Swift, Jack Antonoff, and Aaron Desner, mixed by Seabrian. But this is it. Oh, I can see the reflection of it. But look how pretty she is. It's like Inception. It's Taylor Swift Inception. Yeah. It's beautiful. I only have a little scuff on it. You can see it. But that's that one. It's beautiful. Well, I'll end up opening it. All right, let's. I got the cassette. I got the Black Dog cassette. Fun story. I did get 1989 as well. My first cassette that I purchased was back in the 90s, and it was the soundtrack Night for Christmas on cassette. It was a white cassette, and we used to listen to it all the time in the car, and that was my jam. But yes, and then of course it ends with Clairbow, and then the Black Dog as the last song. But yeah, this is. Let me turn it back the other way. But yeah, this is pretty amazing. Like I said, I did little bits. I am not like bawling. I'm not made out of money. But like I said, when I stopped drinking and smoking, I put things back into like just kind of taking care of myself and my children and just treating myself. These things so securely too. Oh, gotta get my girl out. And then this one here is, so I ordered this one on the same weekend. This is the Black Dog edition of it. And all these ones came with all the extra stuff too. So this one has 24-page book-bound jacket with unique photos and handwritten lyric letters, 2 ink black vinyl disc, and a bonus track, the Black Dog. Look how beautiful she is. She's so beautiful. Oh. So what I think I'm gonna do is once I get all of them, like I said, I was such an inbox collector for so long. Minus records, I'd always listen to them, but for some reason, I've never, I don't know, just that first printing. But vinyl's there to listen to, right? It's not there just to leave sealed up. Oh, so far out of the stuff we have. So we have the Black Dog, oh, and the Albatross. And then we're gonna go to Target, and I'm gonna go pick up the clear version that I think is called the Phantom version. And yeah, and then we'll check back in, and then we have this. Oh, here, I'll be right back. 2 seconds. I did get the cassette, and then I have the vinyl behind me, as well as the Target exclusive one too as well. So both of these, but that's the 1989 one. I'm still sealed up. I gotta get a new cassette player. It's one of the things I keep meaning to order. But you know, homegirl gotta keep making all these beautiful things that I have to keep buying. So, you know, I can't spend the money on a cassette because, like I said, I budget everything, so I'm not spending a bunch of money all at once, and I don't like to go past my budget, because then I won't be comfortable. We live in a world of inflation, but you also gotta treat yourself, but also gotta be realistic. So I try to budget as much as I can so I don't go past that. But this is my girl, and we love her. And I love Hayley Williams. I love Paramore. Back when she was like first starting off and right before she got really, really big as well. I could have seen her so many times, but I was so like, I'm so pretentious. I'm a punk rock kid. We don't listen to Paramore. She's already going to just sell out. Blah, blah, blah. That woman is an angel, and she sings like a goddess, and she writes music and just plays. She's amazing. She puts on the greatest performance I've ever seen. And I feel so bad for being so pretentious as a teenager that I missed out on seeing Paramore at the beginning. Because they got big, huge. I've seen bands that literally played shows for 25 plus years and never made it to the level Paramore has. And even in my youth, I knew that Paramore was going to be big and they were listed as being a sellout. I don't care, except I like music and music likes me, and that's just how it is. So if I'm cliche now and I like music that's huge and sellout, cool, whatever, makes me happy. Is what it is. Blink-182 is still one of my favorite bands ever. I've loved them literally since I was like 7 or 8. I shouldn't love them at that age, because I would never let my son, my oldest, listen to them at that age. But it was a different time. It was the 90s. And I would love to listen to music because I just saw it having fun. But I still love my inappropriate jokes. This is one of my recent ones. It's funny though, after all my years of collecting vinyl, it's actually my first Blink-182 vinyl. Sorry, it was just sitting there looking at me. I could feel it. But here is my girl, the 1989. This was the one that I ordered from online, and I want to say the tangerine one was the one that was for Target. Let me see where she's at in here. That one should be this one here, because my partner actually went out and bought it for me because the other one was stuck in Ferndale jail, and he came home from work for it with me. But you know, the only thing that like I wish it was different, I will take the different color vinyls, was the fact that I wish the covers were different for them. Because there's different versions of it. I didn't know which one was gonna be the exclusive because I was like a new Swiftie and it was new release stuff and I had no idea what was what. I wish I would have known that that was gonna be the cover because I was unaware and uneducated. So I wish I would have ordered the different versions of the vinyl prior, because I like the other covers a lot and I wanted to have like one of each. Kind of like with the situation, I ordered the multiples, I wanted the different covers and then plus with the different stuff inside of it and then the different songs on it. And then different color vinyls. Was like, oh my god, there's this 95 million different things I could do with this. But yeah, so that's where we're at. I'm really liking it. It's very different. What I really enjoy about the music itself is the fact that it is poetry. There is some bops, but I feel like it's made so much from the heart, where it's just like a whole like kind of like FU to just glorifying, like, people were like, oh, Taylor Swift is so, you know, she's just whatever, she just makes money, she's a billionaire. She literally laid her heart out and her brain out. My favorite song is I Could Do With a Broken Heart. That is my favorite song. I really had to sit here and really look at this because I am a Florida girl, and don't get me wrong, when I started hearing her and Florence sing, I literally started crying being a Florida girl. But I'm so depressed, I pretend like it's my birthday. What? They don't even know me. I can't. I'm not even getting the wording right, but I was just like, girl. And then it's just like, and then it's funny, it's all over TikTok. When I first heard it that night, I was like, all right, there's some of that bop. That's what I'm looking for. And she started serving it. I was here for it. Oh my god, my hair. I don't know what to do with it. I'm about to chop it all off. My natural grays are coming in. I'm like torn if I want to have my natural grays. I don't know. See, rambling again. But yeah, I Can Do With a Broken Heart is really amazing. And then Florida would be honestly the second. And I really like the Fortnite song. I really like Post Malone. And I feel like, and I just love him as a human being. He's just a giant weeb like me. And he just makes music and he just gets it and he just lives his life. And I love that for him. But yeah, those are my two. And then literally once Anthology dropped, I was like, that's a whole other like thing I have to figure out which one, because I really enjoy a lot of it on there. It's really fun. I love the crazy depressive side of it. I love 1989 and I love Midnights. But I really enjoy like Folklore and Evermore too. Just like my whole rooting of coming up in the music scene here and really loving the crazy, emotional, depressing music where you just want to like slit your throat but like dance at the same time. So like this album really like, I don't know, it really like took in like all of my feelings and all of my really past relationships towards myself, and then the relationships that I was in, or like the situationships that I was in and stuff like that. So I really feel like it really been able to really connect with it, you know, and knowing the fact that like I wasn't the only one that was being gaslit or gaslighting myself, thinking that I was happy when I wasn't. So I don't know, it's a really life-changing album, I feel like, and I'm really enjoying it. Who knows, I could just be eating the consumerism and the materialism of this whole thing and just really embracing the fact that I am just a person who's obsessed with Taylor Swift, and I'll just love anything she gives me. She can give me like a, you know, a dirty rag, and this is the greatest thing that's ever existed. I don't know,
But what I'm saying is I'm really enjoying it, and it's all about liking music. And if you like it, you like it. If you love it, you love it. If you don't, we don't need your opinion. You can go do your thing over there. Where we're at right now is I have more stuff coming because I have the other versions. Editing Michelle here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I know the video got a little weird towards the ending where I was trying to like transition out / like cut out a bunch of my rambling, but thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'm so happy I can share my crazy Taylor Swift love with you, as well as just kind of my randomness that is me. That's what we do here. We just are random. Either you love me or you hate me or you're annoyed by me. I don't know, but I'm just here, and it's a safe place. And yeah, so we're gonna go back to video Michelle. And I'm so tired. Sorry, it literally says like what is it? No, my bad. It is, yeah, 1:45 at night, and I have to work tomorrow now. But I wanted to edit this down so that I can post this up tomorrow. And once I get more of my stuff, once I get all the records in, what we're gonna do, and we're just gonna unbox everything together. We're gonna open everything together in another video. Because I kind of wanted to share a little bit more about me and about my record collecting, because it's just so important to me, and I've never really shared this information with anybody before online. So I kind of wanted to just kind of be an opening for it. Because being a collector, it just here I am rambling, blah 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 bloops. All right, going back to video Michelle, but we're gonna unbox everything together in another video, so definitely stay tuned for the part 2. Okay, back to video Michelle. Comment down below what's your favorite song, what's your favorite album, or like what's something you really enjoy, what music that came out even Record Store Day that you're like, oh my god. I know I wanted to get Sabrina Carpenter. I'm so basic now. God, again, can I say that about myself? Whatever. See, that's the pretentious side of me. I like Sabrina Carpenter. I think she's great. I think she's fun. She writes great music, and makes me want to dance. I don't know. And then I'm gonna go listen to Poison the Well, and I want random weird person. I just like music, and I love Alkaline Trio. See, I don't understand it. It's just music. It's just music. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.